Hi friends, this is Deep and you're watching Scent Saga, your place to find top-notch perfume reviews online. So without wasting your time, let's get started. In today's video, we are going to review another masterpiece from the house of Ajmal, which is Kuro. This is said to be the love child between Dior Sauvage and Prada Rossa Carbon. In this video, we will get to know whether it lives up to the hype or not. Now, I have been wearing it for the past few weeks now. I'm going to share with you my overall impression, the scent, the longevity, the projection, and if you should pass on this perfume or you should go for this one and buy one. So let's talk about the bottle and the overall presentation first. Kuro in Japanese means black, and that is the overall theme of the perfume over here. Now let me open up the packaging and show you the bottle first. The bottle itself portrays itself to be this dark, mysterious and masculine perfume. However, in terms of the design, it's a poor design choice as the bottle is too narrow and can fall off any moment. As you can see, if I put it over here, slight amount of push will wobble the bottle. In terms of the design, this is one of the big problems that I see with the bottle. One more problem that I have with the bottle is the cap. The cap is flimsy. I mean, it doesn't hold properly and it wobbles a bit. So that's a problem for me. But in true essence, it's able to hold the bottle. So it's not that bad, but it's turned out for me because it doesn't feel secured at times, but it does get the job done. What shines though is the atomizer. It's a good mist, as let me show you. It sprays really well. Now let's talk about the scent profile. Kuro opens with a burst of freshness thanks to the top notes of bergamot and lavender. But it quickly takes a spicy turn with the notes of pepper and geranium, adding a touch of spiciness to the fresh opening. I mean, if you ask me, I really love it. In the base notes of patchouli, vetiver and ambergris basically kind of anchors the fragrance and gives it a bit more depth and warmth. In the dry down, the perfume smells more powdery and musky. There's a hint of vanillic sweetness, and I personally love it a lot because it balances out the peppers and the citruses quite well. Now, what is the performance of Kuro? What is the projection, the longevity? Let's talk about this now. In terms of the overall performance, this is not a beast mode perfume. Like, it will not cloy or disturb anybody around you, but it creates this smooth scent bubble around you, and anybody within the distance of 1.5 feet from you will be able to notice the smell. This is something that I really like about this perfume because if you're in an office environment or in a place where you don't want to project loud with a perfume, this can be a great option for this. Now coming to the longevity of the perfume, this easily gives you 8 to 10 hours if you're putting it on your skin. And if you're putting it on your clothes, easily 10 to 12 hours is what you're going to get from the perfume. So in terms of longevity, this is a real powerhouse because in my opinion, any perfume, if it stays for 12 hours or more than that, is a good choice for me. And at the price point that it comes, which I will be sharing later, this I think is going to be a great perfume if you're looking for a perfume which stays on your skin or clothes for a longer duration of time. Now, let's talk about the inspiration it draws from Sauvage and Carbon. Now, Kuro is not an exact clone of Rossa Carbon or Dior Sauvage in my opinion because it has got some sort of dissimilarities among the similarities between the three. Where the similarities lie is in the opening because all three of them open with the citrusy note of bergamot. But the difference in Kuro is that it focuses more on the lavender and geranium, while Sauvage mostly focuses on the peppery citrusy notes, and Carbon on the other hand focuses on the metallic cooler notes. So that is a slight difference in the opening, and in the dry down as well. This is where a lot of people find similarities between this and Dior Sauvage because both of them has got ambergris, vetiver and patchouli in the dry down, which makes it a bit more woody. However, Kuro has got some hint of cardamom and nutmeg as well as a little bit of oud and incensey notes, which makes it it gives a more Middle Eastern character to it. Carbon on the other hand focuses mostly on the note of iris. So in the dry down as well, although they smell similar, but they have some notes which are not similar in my opinion. And lastly, Kuro has got a note of vanilla and this slight hint of sweetness to it, which is missing in both Sauvage as well as Carbon. Even if you consider this to be inspired from the two, Kuro is not in any sense a clone. It stands on its own ground with its distinct smell, and that is the reason I prefer this over the two, because Ajmal not only took inspiration from the two, but added a bit more Middle Eastern vibe to it, some more depth to it, and that is the reason if I have to choose between the three, in terms of sheer pricing and the overall complexity of the perfume, I will always go with this rather than the two. In terms of pricing, Kuro is very well priced because 90 milliliter of this juice will cost anywhere between 1600 to 2400 Indian rupees, and if you compare it with the likes of Dior Sauvage and Prada Rossa Carbon costs anywhere between 5 to 6,000 Indian rupees and Sauvage costs anywhere between 7 to 9,000 Indian rupees. So in my opinion, this gives more bang for your buck than Sauvage or Carbon, and that is the reason I will choose this. In terms of value for money, I will choose Kuro over Sauvage or Carbon any day. Overall, I'm really impressed with Kuro, and if you're looking for this unique, complex, dark and mysterious, however masculine scent, which is going to last you for more than 10 to 12 hours, Kuro is definitely one of the picks that you should go for. Not only is it great for occasions or parties, this is also great as an office wear as well, because it's not cloying, it's not beast mode super loud, but it's a subtle perfume. This will exude your confidence, and overall you're gonna smell nice and people will compliment you for the way you smell. If you're looking for a perfume which is inspired by Sauvage, inspired by Rossa Carbon, but costs way less for the price and offers bang for your buck, go for Kuro. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have any questions or concerns about Ajmal Kuro, please add them to the comments and I will happily reply to them. And if you want similar reviews like this in the future, please stay tuned to the channel, subscribe and like it so that I get the motivation to create more videos as such. Until next time, this is Deep signing off. See you soon.